fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today sort of for a whip and chat. It's not really a whip and chat. I'm going to be working on something while I share with you the update on how I did on all my goals in November. If you follow the channel, you know that every year I set goals for myself. If you don't follow the channel, hit that subscribe button down there. That helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it, and it's free. Anyway, I set goals for myself, so every month I go back to see how I did, update you guys on it just to keep myself honest. So let me zoom into where I'm going to be working just so you have something to watch on screen for those of you who watch. If you don't watch, feel free to just listen. All right, let me get started here. My first goal update is, of course, as always, my diamond painting hours. How many hours did I diamond paint in November? Not as many as I would have liked, but it's holiday season, so I'm going to cut myself some slack. I only diamond painted for 50 hours and 34 minutes, which falls short of my goal. So I'm fairly certain that I'm not going to be making my 1,000-hour goal this year. I've only got December left, and I would have to somehow diamond paint over 300 hours in a month, and I know that's not going to happen. So I'm probably not making my diamond painting goal for the year, which is 1,000 hours, and that's okay. It all gets added to the total. Eventually, I will reach that 10,000 hours of mastery. When, I don't know. In another 10 years, we'll see. But that's where I'm sitting at. So 726 hours and 54 minutes for 2025 so far. So yeah, I guess under 300, but yeah, either way, probably not happening, especially given the speed I seem to be going lately. You can see I'm still working on my patriotic camper, which I had hoped to finish in November, but I started it so late I should have known that I wouldn't finish it. But I'm always hopeful, that I'll somehow go to sleep, and while I'm sleeping, some diamond painting fairy will come in and finish it for me. It hasn't happened yet, but it could, right? I guess I could do like other people and hire someone to finish them for me and then just pretend that I was doing it myself. That seems kind of dumb, though. Why would I have a YouTube channel for a hobby that I don't even like enough to do anymore? And I can understand why people get burnt out, especially content creators. It's a very niche kind of thing. It is very time consuming. And I imagine people who have other outside full-time jobs and things like that find it hard to find enough time, especially people, you start out and you don't have kids, and then suddenly you have kids, and just lots of things end up eating up into your time. Anyway, I'm getting way off track here. All right, so number of hours, probably not going to make the goal for the year, but that's okay. It all counts. My second goal is number of finishes. I think I set the goal of 36 for this year. I don't think I'm going to make that either, but I did finish two things last month. I finished Autumn Sun, which was the Fall Sun one from Dreamer Designs, and then I finished my Tea Time Poppies, which was my kit for DP for Veterans. This is my second kit for that. I just didn't get it done in time. So those of you who didn't get it done in time, don't feel bad, neither did I. So I finished those two things. So if I add that to my previous total of 27, I'm sitting at 29. I doubt I'm going to make my 35 or 36, but that's okay. Every kit I finish is one that has left my stash, so it's all good. My third goal is Canadian companies. This is also one I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish. I've already changed it once. When I originally started the year, it was going to be 3 companies a month, which is insane. I don't even know why I thought I could do that. I did manage to buy from 3 different Canadian companies, and I have a few more that I would like to buy from. I just can't seem to find it on the right time, the right day. I've been trying to buy from a pen company, and every time I go, they're sold out. So I got to keep a better eye on when they drop their pins and that kind of stuff. And then I just need to look around and see, because there are several that say they're Canadian, but they're really not. So 0 Canadian companies bought from in November. If I add the total of 0 for this month to the previous total of 3, I'm still sitting at 3 for the year. I think I changed the goal to be 12 for the year. So yeah, don't think I'm making that one either. So far, I think I'm going to be 0 for 3. The next goal, however, is my budget. I did actually spend some stuff in November. So I told you guys that I went out and I bought some stuff using points. Part of what I got was my fairy dust drills that I opened the other day. And then I also ordered some kits, and I did actually find 2 kits on Black Friday slash Cyber Monday that I decided to get. So I spent a total in November of $267.33 Canadian, which is $191.67 USD. If I add that $267.33 to my previous total of $511.86, that means so far for the year I have spent $779.19, which means I have $1,020.81 remaining in my budget. And since I only have 1 month left to spend all that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to come in under budget, which is fine. It's always good not to spend all the money that I allocate to myself, so that way it can go to something else if I want. All right, after the budget, the next one is Spanglers. I wanted to finish my last 4 Spanglers, and I managed to do that. I did 1 each quarter. They are all finished. So that goal is done, met, checked off, complete. So I guess out of 5, I'm 2 for 5 now. My next goal was to slash my stash. Now I said by 20%, I think is what I said, but I'd have to go back to my January update to see what my stash started out with. I'm going to say it's something like 80 some kits, 80 plus. So I'm not quite sure what it's down to as of yet, but I bought 4 actual kits during November. So that's plus 4, but I donated 6 of my Art Dot kits, those small round ones. They're nice for in between projects, but I just have so many other big things that I'm working on that I thought it would be nice to just donate them to somebody else who would get some enjoyment out of them. So that's -6. And then I also had my 2 finishes, which is -2. So +4 for the kits I bought, -6 is -2 for the kits I donated. And then -2 for finishes plus -2 is -4. So I'm down 4, a total of 4 for the month, which is good. And if I add that to my previous month's tally, which was -14 for the year so far, that means I'm sitting at -18 for the year, which makes me feel good. I don't know, like I said, where exactly that puts me for percentage-wise. I probably won't figure that up until after the end of the year. I'll do my December slash whole year of 2025 update at the same time, but I'm feeling good. Even if I don't make the 20% that I wanted, I'm down 18 kits. That's pretty good. Not as many as I was hoping, but still pretty good. And some of them, like I said, have been kind of big projects this year, so it's all good. All right, and then my last goal was Stay or Go kits. And these are kits that I did for my Stay or Go video series that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep them or let them go. Of the ones I decided to keep, I wanted to actually finish some of them. So previously I'd finished one, which was my Midnight Warrior by Craftably. And I'm glad I kept that one because I really enjoyed it. And then in November, I finished another one, which was my Autumn Sun by Dreamer Designs, because that was another one that I was afraid it was going to be too orange for me, but I actually love how that one turned out. So I'm super glad I kept that one as well. So 1 finish of the Autumn Sun for my Stay or Go kits for November. And then if I add that to the previous total of 1, that means I'm sitting at 2. So I could possibly make that goal. That just requires me to do 1 more kit. That is from my Stay or Go series. And if I finish the kits that I want to in December, then I should meet that goal, because my Christmas toy shop kit that I'm going to be doing from Dreamer Designs is a Stay or Go kit as well. So if I manage to finish that one in December, then I will meet that goal as well. So out of my 7 goals, number 1 probably going to miss. Number 2 probably going to miss. Number 3 probably going to miss. 4 I'll make. 5 is already done. 6 I'll make, and I think I'll make 7 as well. So I'll get 4 out of 7, maybe 5 out of 7, depending on whether or not I manage to finish more things in December. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to have less time in December, but then some years I somehow end up with more time, because I think I'm not going to have any time to diamond paint. And so then in December, I have a lot of free time because I hurried to get everything done previous to that. Does that make any sense? So we'll see how it goes this month. This month is, we're already 4 days into the month, right? Four, three? Yeah, four. 4 days into the month. I still have some Christmas shopping to do, but I'm mostly done. So I think it's good. I think sometime this week or next weekend we'll go out and pick up gifts for the fam here. I have bought everything for everybody back in the States already, I believe, with the exception of one nephew, and I'm probably just sending him cash, so I don't have to go out and go shopping for anything. I just have to PayPal him some money. I should ask if he has a PayPal rather than sending it to his mom like I usually do. He's an adult, surely he has PayPal. Okay, well, so I finished all the black in this section, which is good. So now I can move on to filling in with some of the other colors. So you can see I've made a little progress. I've got my little wagon finished here with the watermelon. Now I'm working on, this is the first wheel of the camper. And then there's some rain boots here. I'm assuming moving up into the camper will go a lot faster because it's going to be a lot of multi-placing because of the red and white stripes. All right, that's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. I know some of you say that you don't make goals, but I'm curious if you were going to set my goals for next year. Are there any that I usually do that you would leave off? Are there any that you would add for me? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.